Hello, this is Tina. And as I wrote it in the title, we are responsible for more than we think, and it is a good thing. Why I'm sharing this today? Think about, has it ever happened to you that you were maybe cooking something and somebody disturbed you and you burn all your food? Or you were making a smoothie and your husband called you and you forgot to cover the lid. I know you know who you are that I'm talking about. And then it was a kitchen catastrophe. We all had these experiences that we blame somebody else for something that happened to us. And we do this on a regular basis with small things. And why I'm sharing this with you today is because I had an experience yesterday when I lost my phone. I was calling a taxi driver and he was waiting for me and he called me, he was rushing me, I'm waiting for you, and I said I need a minute to get there. And I was rushing with all my things, putting things in a taxi. And when I sat in the taxi, we were driving for a couple of minutes, I realized I don't have my phone. And of course, first it was panic. Oh no, I lost my phone, I have everything there. And then somehow it happened that I found my phone at the end, I have it here, so I'm grateful for that. But I thought when I had my phone safely in my hands, when driving in a taxi again, I was thinking, what can I learn from this experience? And there was two things that I got out of that. One is that we should not fall into other people's stories. That taxi driver, he was nervous, he was waiting, I can understand that. And I got pulled into his story. So even though I was peaceful before, I somehow, when I got his phone call that he's waiting, I started rushing, I started panicking, I didn't want him to wait, so I got pulled into his story. And that's how I wasn't aware of my phone anymore, and I lost it because of that. And yes, of course, I could say it's his fault because he rushed me, but no, it was not. And that's my second thing that I learned, is that we should all take responsibility for our actions. Because if I would allow myself to be his victim, then it means I don't have power next time. Then I can always be a victim of somebody else disturbing me in the middle of something, and it will be their fault. But if I take responsibility, if I say, okay, I was thinking, so what can I do next time? Next time I have to be more centered, no matter how people are nervous around me. I have to be aware of what I'm doing, where I'm going, be aware of my things, no matter what. So if we take responsibility for what we are doing, then we have more control. And I'm not talking about, when I'm talking about being a victim, I'm not talking about the bigger things that, we can fall being a victim of. I'm talking about small things that happen to us every day that we allow ourselves to be a victim of. So that's one thing that I wanted to share, because when I realized, okay, next time I have to be more cautious, be more present, don't get pulled into other people's story, it's going to happen less. And instead of being angry at him, it's not that I would be angry at myself, but just I have my power. I have something that I can do next time when I'm in a situation like this. So this is taking control of our action, taking responsibilities of what we do. And I would like to encourage everyone to do that in small things. Of course, again, we are all different. I'm just sharing what helps me. Instead of being angry at somebody, instead of blaming some people outside of me, giving them power, I can take control. I can be responsible for my action, and if I'm responsible, I can change things in the future. And sometimes I can make it, sometimes I will make mistakes again, but I can only get better by doing that, by being aware, by taking responsibilities for my action. So that's something that I wanted to share with you today. I hope it can be useful for you, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.